Hello, my name's Jason, and I'd like to thank you ahead of time for watching this short video. I'm really hoping that I could reach out to the community with more experience and more intelligence than I have to help me figure out a massive problem that I just cannot solve without you guys. So what I've been doing is, just to preface where I'm going with this, is I've been studying about cattle dogs and defense dogs, and I'm trying to figure out which one is best suited for my lifestyle and what I'm trying to accomplish here. But with all the research that I do, watching YouTube after YouTube, double tasking, working, listening at the same time, and reading forums and reading all about these different dog breeds, I find that when I finally get on the community forums to actually let my knowledge, newly found knowledge, shine of what I've learned about these breeds, I get torn up and kicked out of these forums. Not because of my inability to retain what I've learned, but because from what I'm learning, it actually does not appear to be the right answer. For example, I've been reading that the Australian Kelties, for example, they're a potential good match for my farm. But as I continue on in my research and I actually talk to some breeders, they tell me, oh, well, the Kelties, functional Kelties, don't actually look like that anymore. And plus they have a tendency to make large sweeps. And I'm only on a 13-acre plot. So real quick, that's just one example. And I got really slammed hard when I was in the Belgian Malinois forum because they said, oh, great at herding sheep. Well, everybody kind of tore me up and said my sheep might as well all be named Pork Chop because that's exactly what's going to happen to them. So that preface being out of the way, I'm hoping that I could give you guys a real quick tour as fast as I possibly can because I appreciate your time and then providing me with your experience and guidance and expertise. So without further ado, these are my sheep. And this is my good boys. I understand that this immediately throws up a red flag because I have a very, very passive, very shy livestock guardian dog who does extremely well. So the reason why I want to really give you guys a visual understanding of what I'm trying to accomplish here is because I truly words cannot explain my setup and what I'm trying to accomplish as effectively. Go ahead, meet Dr. Cuddlecups right here. He's the alpha male, and I will never sell him. He does have an attitude problem and likes to hit me when I'm not looking, but he doesn't know now he's being watched. So basically, the routine would be where I just unlock that gate. I would have a latch system, so whatever dog would be able to come up, pull on it, and unlatch that gate for me. So I only have Cuddlecups. So I only have about a dozen sheep, and they don't really need to move far. Not far at all. Jeez, on my 13 acres, truly, I'm only moving them maybe a couple hundred yards at a time most. So I don't need those wide, high energy sweeping turns. Something that'll just kind of hopefully maybe pace them to the next paddock, which, let me flip the camera, would be right here. So now the whole property is barbed wire fenced, and I have electric fences, but I'm gonna put some gates up here, which will be the entrance to one paddock, and my hopes are that I could train one of these dogs to open these gates, push the sheet in, and Cuddlecup, push the sheep in, and he thinks he's a person. I'm sorry, okay? Some of my hopes for what I'd like to attain from my next dog, which would also be my future buddy, and hopefully he will go everywhere with me in the truck. Cuddlecups So a few different breeds that I've been looking at are the Australian Shepherd, Australian Heeler, and the Australian Keltie, the Belgian Malinois, which, ooh, man, I got hammered on that one. The Dutch Shepherd and the Border Collie. Those are the species that I was looking at, and I'm trying to understand their temperament. But come to find out that breeds within the certain animals within that breed could have completely different mindsets. Some of them would be well suited for defense, and some of them are, even though they're stated as being good for herding, when I talk to these people with experience, they say, "Oh, that's the worst idea." And what I did is I brought you to the back to sort of give you a better layout out here. So that's my chicken pen right here, and that door always stays open, and the good girls come out, and then they lay their eggs in here. So I'd like to be able to keep that door open. If I could train a dog to love my chickens, that would be much more advantageous. So on the deck, if we need to tire them out, we've got a pond right there where they could jump in, do all the water stuff that they want, and I can throw the tennis ball endlessly. So everything you see here is my property, 13 acres. Now to go into specifics on what I'm looking for the farming portion of the dog is essentially just the open gate and close gate and move the herd in. Keeping the sheep around me when on command. Those are really the only things that I'm looking for as far as the farming portion is concerned. But there's a whole other portion that I'm looking for, being a 14-year combat veteran. I'm also looking for a tactical component. For example, some of the things I'm looking for, okay, cuddle cups, get out of there. Oh my God. So tactical portion, what I'm looking for is heel right, heel left side, under. Hey, come on, man. So sorry. And then the big thing would be the deterrent component. Can I get these dogs to look intimidating and aggressive to protect the home when I'm not around? Of course, the sheep are just destroying everything. And another feature here, we'll just watch them destroy for a second. Another feature I'm looking for is hopefully I could get a dog who's actually good and can train with suppressed gunfire. And a good dog that can go with me everywhere. This is going to be my new best friend, my new buddy. Please help me on my decision. I think I got everything in there. I gotta go tend to cuddle cups. Thank you so much for your time in watching this video. Hopefully you 2x'd it. And please let me know what dog breed you think would best suit this homestead. Thank you so much.